Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Despite the fact that the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, has come out several times to say that he is more of a Nigerian than a Yoruba man, that did not stop a particular group to come up against him and calling him out over his alleged plan to destabilize the country. And they did not just stop there. They also reawaken once again the memories of the things that happened in Obasanjo's regime. Most of them even went further to say that they prefer to be in Buhari's administration than when Obasanjo was ruling. It's going to be a long read, and I'll advise you to listen to it to the end, and you get to see some of the things that they have called out again, demanding the law to take its full course, and also for the whole world to know that Obasanjo is doing something nefarious against the unity of Nigeria. You're going to hear all of this in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed, please kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our video.
They were accused by a group known as Save Nigerian Movement in a statement signed by its convener, Reverend Solomon Semanka, on Thursday. The group alleged that Obasanjo's recent comments are plans to discredit achievement recorded by President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. According to the group, Obasanjo is trying to rubbish the Buhari's government, having surpassed his administration both as military and civilian head of state. The movement, however, warned the former leader and his alleged co-conspirators to tread with caution and rethink his intentions. According to the statement, which read thus, the attention of the Save Nigeria movement has been drawn to media reports indicating former President Olusegun Obasanjo's decision to embark on another round of divisive consultation conversant with his character. Media reports further indicate Obasanjo planned to co-opt past head of states, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and some respected elder statesmen, among which is a former federal commissioner, Per Edwin Clark, into the massive drive to divide the country. All these antics are in a bid to discredit President Buhari's administration effort, having surpassed former President Obasanjo's two epochs in office, both as military and civilian head of state. The former President Olusegun Obasanjo antecedent are scary if allowed to fetters. The Save Nigerian movement is deeply concerned that Obasanjo would choose to inflame passion and raise tension at this critical point in time when the federal government is consolidating on security. The former President Olusegun Obasanjo is urged to reconsider his personal agenda, as it can only jeopardize national security. To this end, the movement is suspicious of the former president and call all Nigerians to speak in one voice against him. The Save Nigeria movement is inclined to caution the former president to have a rethink if his personal intentions will not promote peace and unity in the country. This appeal is also a word of caution that should Obasanjo be bent on hitting the polity and raising tension, Nigeria will know who to hold responsible and demand for the law to take its full course. As citizens and true patriots, we expect nothing but selfless service to the nation and moral support from people like former President Olusegun Obasanjo, and not the other way around, shamelessly fanning the embers of this unity. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo is urged to once again remind himself of the pledges he made at each time this country gave him the opportunity to serve the nation. We believe good conscience will prevail for the right thing to be done. The group said Obasanjo has no right to be dissatisfied with the achievement of Buhari-led administration, having served the country twice. It further added that former President Olusegun Obasanjo has no moral right to be dissatisfied with the modest achievement of President Buhari administration, especially when it could not do better when Nigerians gave him the opportunity twice as military and civilian head of state. Indeed, President Buhari has offended many people in the more of Obasanjo by not joining the league of those who must own a presidential library, an oil well, or a multinational farm while in office. Look like former President Obasanjo truly missed the infamous third term where he would have consolidated his full grip on the nation's resources. This is the point of departure between former President Obasanjo, his cohort, and incumbent President Buhari. Former President Obasanjo is fully called upon to help the Yoruba nation heal by providing immediate and satisfactory answers to the gruesome murder of late Sir Chief Bola Ige, one of Yoruba's most admired sons. Perhaps that is what all Yoruba nation and indeed Nigerians want at this moment. How about the gruesome political assassination of Harry Marshall and many others? Former President Olusegun Obasanjo should be magnanimous enough to come clear on these unresolved puzzles around political killings and corrupt enrichment while in office as president than resort to self-pontification. We will not talk about the infamous kidnap of a sitting governor in the southeast under the inglorious watch of the seasoned Ota farmer. Nigerians do not want those memories. Obasanjo should seize the moment to rewrite history with his words and public conduct. At least under President Buhari's administration, no such high-profile killings are in vogue. No such fanfare over the launching of presidential libraries or other business concern of the sort is ongoing, unlike under former President Olusegun Obasanjo regime. Should we begin to review how Buhari or how Obasanjo muzzled Lagos State, the economic nerve center, the heart of the Yoruba nation of statutory funds in flagrant disregard to court orders? Which true Yoruba son worthy of his name would be proud of Obasanjo? Nigerians have had enough of whatever salvage value is left of Mr. Obasanjo. The group stated that Nigerians are happy with Buhari's administration over its fight against corruption and insurgency. God have mercy. It further stated that Nigerians are proud of what President... Sorry, I'll take that again. It further stated that Nigerians are proud of what President Buhari is doing to rescue the nation from the grip of people like Obasanjo, who designated the country as a free zone for corruption for more than a decade. Nigerians from all walks of life are proud of the modest achievement recorded under Buhari's administration. From road infrastructure to massive social welfare packages and a historic recapture of territories hitherto held by insurgents and bandits. At least President Buhari has not mobilized soldiers to demolish communities and kill scores of innocent Nigerians like Obasanjo did in Odi, Bayelsa, and Zakibiam in Benue State, respectively, during Obasanjo's reign as president. Nigerians are indeed asking when former President Obasanjo would be called upon to account for his many sins against his Yoruba kindreds and Nigerians. This may truly be the moment of judgment. President Buhari administration in all sincerity has admitted to challenges and taken steps to secure the nation. All the government needs now is wise counsel and moral support as opposed to acts that would jeopardize existing effort in peace and security of the country. Let us rise up and hold our leaders to standards that will ensure the legacies of peace and unity. This is our responsibility. It is fulfilling this obligation that the Save Nigerian movement is calling on former President Olusegun Obasanjo to respect himself and start to desist from acts capable of reversing the progress so far made in the country. The whole world is watching and will join us in solidarity to hold anyone who wants to be responsible for acts that breach national security. Wow. Well, I don't know who these guys are because just fairly recently, Obasanjo has consolidated his stand as a Nigerian and that he prefers to be more Nigerian than to be a Yoruba man, and all what he's been saying personally, after reviewing his words, is not tailored toward disintegrating the country, but to unite the country. That's my own personal view about what Obasanjo has been saying, because right now they cry
of the populace have entered the ears of virtually everyone, and Nigerians are talking. Look at what is happening in the north, the level of protest going on there. It happened also in the south. The roads are not peaceful, and every sane leader, whether past or present, have the right to speak out, to call on the government to do the needful. Yeah, Obasanjo once said that Nigerians should not be expecting anything again from Buhari because he has exhausted everything he has to offer, which is like what Nigeria doing is trying to beat up the dead horse. You understand? And I think that from that day henceforth, a lot of things have been coming up against him. And however, looking at the situation, we are still hopeful that everything is going to be okay. But I mean, shockingly, one of the things that hit me in this write-up was the fact that all the sins of Obasanjo has been awakened once again. The writer had to go down memory lane, calling out everything that had happened during Obasanjo's regime, and is demanding for the Lord to take his full course. We don't know what will happen after now, but however, I would like to leave it there. If you've listened to the end, please do well to comment.